Hey there, welcome to Talk to Me Tuesday on a Tuesday. We're back.
We are back.
Yes, it was kind of, I don't know if it's a long weekend or a fun, intense weekend, shall I say.
I think it was a little bit of both, but the fact of the matter is, since we had such a good time on Sunday, I think, well, most of us did.
Yeah.
I think it's what probably is the lingering effect.
Yeah, so most of you guys probably were a part of this fiasco. We're about to talk about Super Bowl 53 in Atlanta. A lot of you guys were stuck and glued to your TV watching that. So were we.
I know.
Yeah, so we'll talk a little bit about that. I want you guys to let us know who you guys went for, were rooting for, whether they won or didn't win. That's okay. We just want to know what you guys rooted for. So open up those lines of communication for any comments for us, especially for Ramesh.
Even if you didn't root for anybody and you didn't care.
Let us know. Let us know. But let's take a look. So right now, let's tell our viewers, who did you go for?
Well, my mind and my heart was on the Los Angeles Rams, but my money was on the New England Patriots.
There you go. So you got to win some and you lost some, right?
Yes, I sure did.
Well, I went full 100% for the LA Rams.
Yes.
And yeah, I did not win any on that. I was a little on the disappointed side, but we're going to get to that here in a second.
Did you do any football squares?
No.
No
football squares.
No football squares.
I don't want to just, throw money because I'm not good at it. You're actually really good at the forecasting and the whole play. Yeah. So let us know if you played the football squares. We'd like to know too. So let's take a look right now at the video of what our staff thought who was going to win and who they were rooting for.
Let's see it.
Let's take a look.
The Rams are going to win.
I believe that the Patriots are going to win.
I think the Patriots are going to win this one.
I think the Rams are going to win.
I think the Patriots are going to win.
I hope the Rams win.
I think the Rams are going to win.
I think the Patriots are going to win.
I want the Patriots to win.
I think the Rams are going to win. I think the Rams are going to win. Go Rams! I think the Rams will win.
I think the Rams are going to win.
I think the Pats are going to win.
I think the Rams are going to win this time.
Patriots.
The Rams.
The Rams.
I think the Rams are going to win.
Patriots.
I want the Rams to win. Go LA. I think the Rams are going to win.
Rams.
Rams. The Rams better win.
The Rams?
Oh, the Patriots are going to win for sure.
Awesome. That was kind of cool, huh?
Yeah, that was kind of cool. It's interesting, buddy. I didn't get to see and talk to everybody in the staff. That was a really, really cool idea.
Yeah, we actually do it, and sometimes you don't know why because you're working so hard on other things. Yeah,
I understand.
We actually, you weren't in that one. I was running to try to find you. I think you were in meetings, but it was super cool. We kind of set up production, and we just had it back to back to back. A lot of people just letting us know who they were going for. So let us know if you guys like that video, if you guys want to see more of that, because we got a lot of events coming up.
I think it's such a great idea, too, especially on these big events like we talk about, to have such a collaborative and collective spirit and be able to share the experience with everybody in the firm was fantastic. Good job, guys.
Yeah, not
Excellent
just
work.
that, it shows that our employees like to have fun too, and they also are right there in spirit with us as well.
That's awesome.
So if any of you guys are watching right now, we want to say hi and we want to say thank you for participating. So you were featured on Talk to Me Tuesday.
Yeah. All of you can say you've been on it now.
Yeah. So let's talk a little bit about Super Bowl 53. Wow. Let's talk about a slow start.
Man.
Jeez.
The interesting thing, buddy, is that when you, people, like, when you're watching the game, right, all of a sudden, the next thing you know, it's the third quarter because there was no scoring.
Oh, my gosh. It was 0-0 for almost, like, the second quarter.
Yeah, I think halftime was 3-0.
Yes, so they didn't even score. I'm sorry, I'm going to really bash this, but they didn't even score a full touchdown, which is 7 points. They did a kick, which constituted the 3. I'm like, seriously? So I'm sure y'all felt the same way, like the hype of this game, and it was so kind of slow. I don't know if you guys felt the same way, but I felt like it was kind of slow. In my opinion, a little boring. I've seen more intense games. I don't know. You're more of the fanatic. What's your feel on that?
I thought that the game was great. Listen, it was not as exciting as we have come to expect the Super Bowl, especially coming off of last year, coming off these teams expecting high-scoring offenses. But in terms of a pure football fan, okay, the strategy and the scheming, I found it very fascinating and very interesting to watch how the Patriots were able to essentially game plan and scheme and strategize and take the Rams offense out of the game.
Yeah, I mean,
that was quite impressive.
That's what it's about, for sure. I know right before halftime show, it was a little slow. It definitely picked up after halftime.
Sure.
But before we dismiss halftime, let's talk about it.
Oh, my God. What do you want to talk about? That tablecloth he was wearing?
So, honestly, here's my honest opinion, and I'm a performer at heart. It started off pretty cool, like, oh, okay. Then the Galaxy of the Star came, and here came Travis Scott, turn it up. It got real lit. I was like, okay, the show's turning up. And then it got real slow again. Maroon 5 coming from the crowd. I kind of almost wish there would have been some type of entertainment, dancers, something to make it kind of, moving or doing something.
And especially once Adam Levine ran out of clothes to take off, I mean, what was he going to do?
And then, he took off his shirt, which it said in bold letters, California.
On his chest. Yeah, I think he had some new ink.
I think it was really to show the LA fans who he was going for with the big California arc on his stomach.
I think he was channeling his inner Tupac.
Oh yeah, Tupac at heart. So yeah, it was a little interesting. I would have to say it wasn't the best halftime show I've seen.
Agreed.
I like the Lady Gaga. I've liked the Beyonce. I've even liked the Janet Jackson and Justin Timberlake one.
I thought so
Controversy or not, it was entertaining.
And I'll leave you with this. I felt like the one thing that was that detracted from this halftime show was Adam Levine kind of stole everybody else's scene. I mean, being from Houston, I wanted to see Travis Scott. Being from, I wanted to see the other performers, but I felt like he was in everybody's scene.
Yeah, I mean, they do have, Maroon 5 has great songs.
Yeah.
They really do. But they're not as current. Mm-hmm. Travis Scott was current. Everybody can relate because it's the now, it's what's popping. Whether you hear it on the radio, whether you like it or not, the genre, it's what you hear.
Yeah.
So it really spiced it up, and then it went back down. I was like, I'm done. Okay, where's my drink? Where's my food? I'm done.
Where is it?
Yeah. So that's how I felt. I feel like if they would have had some performance, even acrobats or coming from the sky, we get real creative nowadays. They could have really spiced it up.
They could have done something. I felt like it was played.
Yeah. So we do have a couple of comments, so I'm pretty sure people are feeling us and what we're talking about. Ashley is saying, #Patriots. You guys are great. RR and Madi with little kissy faces. So thank you. And then Chriselle said it should have been Chiefs and Saints. My thoughts were with the Rams, but those darn Patriots are good.
Oh my God, Chriselle, can you? She is still flying that flag. You are still flying that flag, aren't you?
But that would have been cool to see the Chiefs and the Saints play.
It would have been higher scoring.
And it might have been more entertaining while you playing. Yes, so I definitely agree. But with that, I mean, I got to go to 2 parties here in Houston. I had a great time at both of those. But, in the mix of these events, there's just a lot of people that sometimes take it a little too far.
Yeah.
A lot of people, maybe like yourself, you rather be in your own home, so you don't want to go out in the streets. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of drunk driving going out there. Sometimes you have to be cautious of the other person.
Absolutely, and it's amazing because these type of events, while we always focus on the fun and the great and the having a great time and the libations and the drinks, we don't remember that there is an absolute responsibility that you have when you're going to and from places. So, I know our graphic is going to say, don't drink and drive. It's the most important thing both Marty and I can tell you to do. Secondly, ride sharing. There's a ton of ride sharing. There's a lot of Uber. And, it's always prudent and a lot less expensive than a DWI.
thankfully, nowadays, 2019, we have so many options
We do.
that you don't have to get behind the wheel of your own car. Now, typically, after huge events like this, are drunk driving cases something that we or you usually take as far as helping these individuals, whether
do.
it's here or anywhere else?
We do. I'm glad that you brought that up, because typically when we have such large events, whether they're in Houston, whether they're just events that we know that people are going to tune into, we are on heightened alert. We do know that people are going to need us. We do know that we need to be ready for in the unfortunate event that someone has met with, an accident or something like that.
And you know what? You said it. Unfortunate. Unfortunately, these type of events, our office is ready, because it's almost like the calls increase because it's an event or a holiday where it increases the drink level, which increases the accidents. It's very unfortunate, but we know the trends based on these events.
We do.
It's so crazy.
We do, and we know that people are having a good time. We understand that people want to have a good time, but what we do ask is you think before you drive, and think before you plan your night out, because safety is the most important thing.
And just like we're not promoting these companies, if you don't like any of these companies, it's fine, but there is options. There's Uber, there's Lyft, there's rideshare. There's so many options that you guys may go to find a better, safer route.
Or you can just designate someone to be your driver.
Or that's even better. Honestly, that is better. So we do have John that's asking a question. John's asking you, a drunk driver hit my vehicle but fled the scene before police could arrive. Ugh, that's probably a common thing. Is there a way you can still help me?
Yes, listen, the short answer to your question is absolutely we can help you. We are able to, there are certain ways that we can track down people who commit these horrific offenses, who driving away from a scene or, are hit and run. We hope that there's ways to track, down the information like the license plate or maybe even an intersection camera. But yes, the short answer is we can help you, and hopefully we'll be able to get you situated in the right way. But the most important thing is we hope that you're feeling okay. We hope that your injury, you weren't injured too badly. But if you were, certainly we will have a provider network that is phenomenal, and we'll be able to address all of those needs.
Yeah, and something like that, and I want you to speak a little bit more about that, but we do take it very seriously to investigate. Even though they might have fled the scene, there's a whole investigation process to where we can find someone that's liable. So you want to talk a little bit about the investigation process?
Yeah, I mean, listen, we go through, there are a number of different avenues by which we look to make sure that we can find the responsible party, whether that be a traffic stop, whether that be just the license plate, whether it be the make and the model of the car. We have the ability to take one piece of information and start digging our hole that way. And in the end, we will find the name and the full name, we'll find the address, we'll find you a insurance policy. We will do everything. We won't stop there. But yes, you're right, Marty, and I'm really glad that you allowed me the chance to say that, because a lot of people get discouraged when they know that someone hit them and they fled the scene. They're like, oh, well, what can I do? Don't stop there. Are there instances where, hey, can we not do something? Is this unfortunate? Yes, it does happen. I'm not going to lie to you about that. But more often than not, we'll be able to find them.
And it's such a blessing now that, again, we talk about technology. Your investigation can be more intense as where it was probably 10 years from now. Now you really have the means, there's cameras, there's technologies on another level, so the investigation department can really come with those answers for you guys, and that you can relay it to the clients.
It's an excellent point. You said when we started this firm, 15, 16 years ago, 16 now, in the beginning, when we didn't have information, there were no cameras, there were no smartphones, there were no electronic tags and things that would locate cars and keep a register of cars. We didn't have the ability to find out how to get an insurance policy. You had to get it at the scene. You had to get it through the police. But that's not the case anymore.
No, let's just dissect a little bit more on this. This is very interesting. Nowadays, I don't know if you've seen kids or other people on the sideline filming a fight. As a good example I could give you. They're filming it, they upload it on the internet. They have no idea who party A and party B is. You never know what happens. Maybe there's a concussion. Maybe they are unconscious. Guess what? You go on the internet, you find this video of this random person, and it helps the case.
Absolutely
So you just never know. Nowadays, everybody's so attached to their phone, video, Snapchat, any type of social media. There's videos, there's pictures that the person that you never thought would see or you don't know might have captured that moment. That might help.
In addition, the one thing that we always forget, potential witnesses.
Potential witnesses that you might have not gone and
Otherwise.
got their information at the time of the accident.
Yeah, but you're
It's
able to
crazy.
retroactively be able to get that, and then you can retcon all that information back into your claim and move forward.
Yeah, look at all these situations that we're experiencing in the world, like even the brutality with the cops and even the brutality of the common party. Those videos have came to the light that who would have known? Thank God for technology, right?
With cell phones, yeah.
Yeah, it's on
changed
another
everything.
level, guys.
Yeah, it's changed everything.
Yeah, for sure. So even if you are the person seeing something, you never know, a video, taking out your phone might help because that person might not be able to. Or if you are that person taking out your phone and trying to be on top of your toes. But first and foremost, like you said earlier, making sure you are safe and making sure you are getting that medical attention if you do have a very serious injury. That's first and foremost.
Absolutely.
For sure. So I know we just talked about a little bit about the Super Bowl, which was a good hype up event. I know you had a good time get together at your house.
Yeah, we did. We had a great time. It was fun to watch the game with family and friends. You know, it was just a fun afternoon, fun evening.
Let me ask you a question as a party person thrower. What is more fun for you? Is it to go to a party or to host a party?
Well, that's just an excellent question. You know exactly where you're going with this. So, in the beginning, listen, I'll be honest with you. I just wanted to go to somebody else's place.
Yeah.
Mess it up and then come home, right?
Yeah.
But there is something to be said about hosting a party for your friends and throwing that type of party at your home. And, what can I say? We have a great time, and anytime we get together, it's fun.
Yeah.
I love being able to everyone get together for a communal event, and we do a wonderful job.
Yeah, and I'm gonna look at this picture of you. That's actually a cool picture. You guys are seeing it right now.
I think you made me share this.
Yeah, I love that picture. It was really nice with the football and the NFL logo. But I haven't hosted a party for my friends. I've gone to parties, and it is fun to go mess it up, eat their food, all that good stuff. But let me tell you the part that I wish I was at my home at the end. I don't want to drive home. I just want to go to sleep.
Yeah.
That's the worst.
Here's the other part. Here's the one part that you're overlooking. Clean up.
Oh, yeah, I don't want to clean up. You're right. I'll take what I get. I'll drive home. Yes.
No, but it's a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun with everybody.
Yeah.
And just enjoying the game. The amazing thing is, it's not even about the game. It's not about who wins or who loses. It's all about, like we like to say, getting together, having a collective good time, sharing in those experiences, and those things are invaluable.
Yeah, and speaking of, I know you guys just saw right now the panel of attorneys. It was missing you. That was the day that you did have a prior engagement with your family, your daughters. So that's always very important. But that panel, we have the attorneys. We put that picture out pre-game, so before the Super Bowl even started, when the commentators were going crazy, we kind of put our little picture out too. We are also analyzing the game.
The game, that's right. And those are some 4 brilliant sports minds.
Yes, exactly. So speaking of, it's not just Super Bowl.
Yes.
So coming up, I think it's next week already is the prep, and then it's on the 14th is All-Star Week.
NBA All-Star Weekend.
Yes, which honestly, it's my favorite.
Hey, honestly, it's my favorite too because it's all weekend and look, I've had the good fortune of being able to experience both live. I've been to the Super Bowl. I've been to the parties. I've also been able to experience NBA All-Star Weekend. actually a number of times. I had a friend who was a scout for the Memphis Grizzlies, and for there was a time period there from from '09 all the way to maybe 2014 where we got to go to the NBA All-Star Game as a guest of the NBA. And let me tell you, that is when I fell in love with NBA All-Star Weekend.
I love it. Yes.
It was awesome. I think I did New Orleans, I did Phoenix, I did Dallas, and we did Houston.
Yeah.
That's right. My bad. Good call.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so I got to agree with you. I got to experience All-Star in a different light. I have experienced the parties, I've experienced going, but I've experienced being on the court firsthand and dancing.
I was about to say, you've had a much different experience. I had tickets to events, not passes.
Yeah, I had passes. We had the whole and we'll talk about all this. Now, next week, I want you guys to tune in. So next week, it's going to be us again. Uh-huh. We are going to be talking kind of like we did with the Super Bowl, but about the All-Star Weekend that's going to be in Charlotte. So we're going to talk about what our favorite moments are. There is a dunk contest, a three-point contest, all of that. Of course, with every All-Star, there's going to be entertainment. So I could give you guys that inside scoop since I got to dance one year, and that's when they came here in Houston.
Great.
So yeah, we'll talk a little bit about that. Again, it's going to be in Charlotte. So we do have a comment. This is Tiffany. Hey, Ramesh. Looking
Tiffany.
good.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Tiffany. Hi, welcome to our show.
To the show.
Yeah, so All-Star Weekend's going to be so much fun. We're going to do, even our advertisement's going to be fun. We're going to have a photo shoot. We love to have fun so that we can bring that fun to you guys and exude it in the advertisement and entertain you guys.
Absolutely.
So let us know what you guys would like for us to talk about. If you guys want it to be an interactive show, or you guys want it to be more of us just kind of dissecting it, or maybe us having our own little dunk contest here, a mini one.
I can bring my hoop. I have the hoop.
The little hoop. So
yeah.
if you guys want to see that and see a panel of judges here, hey, we can do whatever. Sky's the limit, whatever you guys want. Now, we did talk about All-Star Weekend being in Charlotte, which is North Carolina.
Correct.
So if someone lives in Texas, now I'm throwing you for a curveball, but is traveling to Charlotte for that weekend, can you still help if the accident was in North Carolina?
Absolutely. Mari, that's a great question. Whether you live in Texas, accident happened in Charlotte, whether you live in Charlotte and the accident happened in Texas, whether it happened in Arkansas and you live in Hawaii, it doesn't matter. We are a national full-service injury law firm, okay? And I stress that. We are nationwide. We have a provider network that we are blessed with that is nationwide, that it doesn't matter where you are. We can make sure that you get the best of the best treatment. And quite honestly, buddy, you and the marketing team, and myself, and Darren, and all the people involved, we've put a lot of hard work into making ourselves a national presence, and it's something that we're very, very proud of.
Yeah, yes. Absolutely. So I know when traveling, it gets a little scary because you're traveling, you're not in your own element. You're like, if someone hits you, OMG. You automatically like, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do?
You call
it's scary.
Associates and you ask for Ramesh.
Exactly. So Ramesh, you guys can come on here, talk to him, but on the phone, he would also talk to you guys. We'll probably post something on our Facebook, so make sure you guys stay tuned in regards to what to do after an accident. Save that picture, leave it on your phone, just in case you guys are traveling. That would be something good to kind of keep there.
Speaking of Charlotte, I don't know if you guys remember this, but I did a lot of my last time in Charlotte. I was with ESPN Charlotte.
Oh,
you
cool!
remember when I did the TBI stuff? Yeah.
Yeah.
So we can talk about that on our next.
We'll talk about it because they're actually great people.
Yeah.
That was a fun time. So I know we'll talk about your experiences. So you guys have to go and tune in. I know a lot of you guys are following our Facebook, and we greatly appreciate it. We do have other social media.
Yeah.
They're all different sources. So we do have Instagram. We have YouTube.
Twitter.
We have LinkedIn. We do have Twitter. Twitter's not as active because we got to be behind. No, thank you. But the others are very, very active. Now, with that, all the graphics and all the content that we put out are all different.
Yeah,
You're not going to see the same thing, guys. So please go follow our social media engines or even our channels. We do have 3 channels on YouTube.
I'm really glad you mentioned that because if there's anything that I really want to kind of promote and really encourage the viewers and everybody out there is check out our channels on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe. They put a lot of hard work into it. This is the platform that we are working on. This is something that is going to really, really help our outreach. And I know that you guys have done a fantastic job in building all of this.
Yes, this show, Talk to Me Tuesday, has its own channel.
Yes.
But there's also snippet videos along the way, additional to the episodes that you guys will get. You guys may get myself, you. They're fun. They're not very from 3 to 4. They're just fun. You get to know us. And just get crazy. I'm the crazy one, but you guys, you get.
I know that she's the crazy one. You know why? Because she's asking. There's going to be a show for me on YouTube.
Yeah.
And it's coming.
Yeah, so
and you can thank her.
Yeah, you guys need to definitely go tune in. We do have DMA TV on there as well, and we have a Spanish channel as well for you guys to subscribe if you know of anybody that's Jueves de Justicia. So we have 3 channels. However, by the end of the year, those channels are going to increase.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm ready to do mine now.
Perfect. So you guys stay tuned. We'll do a full-on release and grand kind of show reveal here on the show so that you guys can definitely follow this man, the one and only Ramesh.
There's only one.
Speaking of All-Star, that is not where this month ends. So the month of February, first of all, let's not dismiss the holiday of Valentine's Day, okay? For all of you guys that are in love. So make sure you do something, do something super special for your person that you are your significant other, not just on the 14th, but every day, 365 days in the year.
In 6 hours.
In 6 hours. Not just that, but it's also Black History Month.
Yeah. Something's very important to all of us here.
Yeah, very important to us. We're such a diverse office, and we do really motivate a diverse culture. Mm-hmm. Every Friday, we're going to be doing a video honoring the Black History Month, so please look out for that. But then we're going to end the month with a bang.
Okay.
The rodeo.
The best part. Yeah.
Yes.
The best things about the year here.
Yes. So this month is going to be fully loaded. We just had Super Bowl. We're going to have All-Star. Full month is Black History Month, Valentine's Day, and then rodeo. Here in Houston, rodeo goes crazy. Not just here, but every city.
Every city.
Austin has it, San Antonio, Dallas.
But nothing beats the Houston Livestock and Rodeo Show, and nothing beats the Houston Barbecue Cook-Off.
Yes, so if you guys are in another surrounding city or state, I strongly recommend that you guys come to Houston and experience it. You might love it. You might say, nope, San Antonio's better, whatever the case is. Now,
that's because they haven't been to Cook-Off.
They haven't been yet. Speaking of, you were just saying the barbecue cook-off. That is February 21st through the 23rd. Mm-hmm. Mark it on your calendars. It gets crazy.
And try and find a wristband.
Yes. So you've been several times. So talk a little bit about your experience on the food, the people, the ambiance, the music.
Well, it's really glad to. I'd be more than happy to answer that because the one thing about the barbecue rodeo cook-off is, first they've created this sort of aura or sense about it, about trying to get wristbands. So once you have gotten a wristband like we did last year, you already feel like, hey man, this is something pretty special.
Golden ticket.
Yeah, this is something pretty special. I mean, it's like Willy Wonka, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the golden ticket. But no, once you go in there, look, the greatest thing about the barbecue cook-off is you have great food. You get a great time with your friends. Is it crowded? Yes. Are the lines long? Yes. But food is free. You're getting top-notch barbecue. And honestly, it really is a time for everyone to kind of get together and enjoy the evening. The music's wonderful. I hope the weather cooperates because every year during cook-off, it is always cold and rainy.
It's Houston.
It's Houston.
Houston, you can't even predict. Don't even try. But yes. And you know what? The barbecue cook-off is going to be super cool. I want you guys to definitely stay tuned to our shows. Yes. We're going to have some amazing guests. We're going to have some people from the actual rodeo. We don't know. We don't want to reveal yet who, to kind of keep the suspense up. But we're going to have a very important guest here, kind of right before the week of the cook-off. And then the last week, which is February 23rd, around the rodeo run and Houston Rodeo Parade, we will have the attorneys here dressed in their getup, because you guys all, Andy Rubenstein, Ramesh Raghuthaman, have your boots, the ties, the Wranglers. They're going to come fully decked out. So will I. Don't get it twisted. But it'll be fun.
It will be. Although today I just went with the pink socks and the pink tie.
It's okay. We like pink breast cancer focus.
Breast cancer focus.
Yes. And then from February 25th through March 17th will be the rodeo and the concerts.
Yeah, these are always a fun thing.
Yeah, and they really reach out to the country community and the Tejano community too. So it kind of is very diverse. It's a lot of days for concerts. I know, look at the lineup. You guys may say, oh my God, I want to go see this person. Is there a person that you're like dying to see?
Well, I will say this. I was a little bit disappointed that my band Blink 182 was not on the list this year, because they typically are. I know that they always are. If I had to pick one out of everybody, I would. I want to say it's got to be Panic at the Disco, and it's only because I have got to take my girls to this.
Oh, so sweet.
They love that song. What's High Hopes?
High Hopes.
Yeah.
I think so. Yes.
Is that the name
yes.
of the song?
High
Yeah.
Hopes.
See?
Yes. Yeah, so that was going to be good. So I want you guys to let us know, who do you guys want to see at the Houston Rodeo or any of the upcoming events that we have going on here in the month of February. I know Lola is saying Houston Rodeo emoji. Emoji. Everybody knows this emoji, so we know what that's talking about. And Marisa is saying, can't wait to see Ramesh in his boots! ! You can still wear your pink socks. Get it? Yes.
There we go.
So
next show, I'll be it.
Do that for Marisa. Wear your pink socks, please,
With
and
the
the
boots.
boots,
I
and we
will.
got a show
Deal.
in honor.
You got it.
For sure. So yes, in honor of the Houston Rodeo, this month we're doing the heroic behavior, focusing on the Houston Rodeo.
Okay.
Okay.
This is going to be good, man.
This is going to be good. All of you guys, I need you guys all to go look for this picture. Our promotional model is looking just like the Houston Rodeo right there. We planned her outfit to the T so that you guys can go find it very quickly. Go find that picture. Now, when you go find that picture, you have to like it. You have to go like our page. You have to share it and tell me who you would take to this concert. Now, you're probably wondering, what concert? It's 2 concert tickets to go see Brad Paisley.
Hey, all right.
Oh my gosh, yes. That's going to be such a good time. We already have the tickets in-house, ready to go. So you guys go share this picture like crazy. Go tag people. Tell your family if you guys want to go see Brad Paisley. Now, I will say, we do have a Spanish channel too. And if you guys know anything about Tejano as well, we're doing the same thing for the Spanish channel. To go see Los Tigres del Norte, which is a completely different concert. So if you guys are interested in that, please go to the other page, which is D. Miller Law Latino, to go see that picture as well. That's going to be great.
That is. So just one more time, what do they have to do? They need to like, share, and make a
Tag.
comment. Oh.
And tag.
So like, share, tag, make a comment.
Yes. So when you like it, you're actually liking the picture.
Yeah,
You're
liking
liking our
our page.
Facebook page. You're sharing it on your Facebook page, and you're tagging someone you would take with you. So I would tag Ramesh and his daughter. Let's go. Type of deal.
And we're on.
Yes, and we're on.
Panic at the Disco.
Yes. So this is going to be so fun. I know you guys are really going to enjoy these tickets. The rodeo is such a good time. Now, you guys do have the option of doing, obviously, the barbecue, the cook-off. You have the carnival side.
Oh, yeah.
You have the livestock. You have the concert side. So this ticket is to get you into the concert side. And if you want the carnival, I think it's a little bit of an extra charge, stuff like that. But we wanted you guys to really enjoy these country singers that are coming.
They are coming. And it's great. And I do think that there are certain parts of the carnival where you can enjoy the food without any additional cost.
Yes.
So.
The funnel cakes, the turkey legs, the fried Oreos,
yeah.
all those. It's like the highlight.
Yeah, it's like
my
Ramesh's
favorite
heaven.
is the turkey leg.
Yeah.
And do not ask to get a bite of my turkey legs. I'm eating the whole turkey leg.
No,
Okay?
I will be eating fried Oreos.
Like, let us know what your favorite is from the rodeo. What is your highlight? Is it going to see the livestock and taking your kids to pet the animals? Is it the certain food it's crazy. They have like the little lemonades too.
Yeah.
They have
sausage on a stick.
Sausage on a stick, the tall margaritas,
Yeah.
brisket. They have a whole bunch.
44-ounce beers.
Yes, and let me tell you right now, it doesn't end right here. Why?
Why?
Because then it's Mardi Gras, same thing. Then it's St. Patty's in March, same thing. Then it's Fiesta.
Yeah.
Then it's Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah.
Okay, so stay on your diet.
Memorial Day, July 4th.
Oh my God, yes. So I don't.
Ramesh's birthday.
If you guys are on a diet, I don't want you to be discouraged. Please stay on your diet, stay motivated. We are bad influences. But maybe we'll have a little taste test here of an upcoming event. That'd be cool.
That'd be great.
I would love to have someone, if you guys know of a vendor or food truck, to bring the turkey leg, the funnel cake, and the fried Oreos, and we can try and see what we think about it.
They need to swing by my office first. I'll make sure it's okay for you.
Yes. So this is going to be such a fun month. It's going to be fun on the shows that we have to offer. We kicked it off with Ramesh, but there's going to be a lot of special guests here in honor of the certain event. So I want to thank all of you guys for watching the show. Now, I always turn it over. What are some comments or quotes or any highlights that you want to give our viewers that are watching right now?
Is this my final
This
thought?
is the final call.
You know, the reason why I asked it is because each time we do this, the shows keep getting faster and faster, Mari.
I know.
Because we have a lot of fun. So, as always, I'm a big sucker for tradition, and I always like to end every show kind of the same way. First and foremost, I want to give thanks to Mari, Giselle, Victor. You guys do an amazing job. The quality and the production of our shows continue to get better, and you continue to bring our firm to higher and higher heights. I also always want to thank every single member that works here, the staff from upstairs to downstairs. Thank you for everything that you do to make all of this possible. I can't tell you enough from Darren and myself what it means for us that you guys come here and be a part of such a wonderful collective spirit and attitude. And to everybody out there, thank you to our providers, to the people watching, to the people who have made comments during the show. We can't thank you enough. All we can do is hope that we continue to provide a show that elicits the same type of reaction week in and week out, and we will strive to do that for you.
Aw, so sweet. Sweet messages because you're wearing the pink tie. You felt in the spirit of the Valentines. We want to thank you for that. But yes, thanking all of you guys that are watching right now is where it's at. If it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't have a show. We do this, we love to entertain, but most important, we like to educate on what's going on, what's around, the trends, and even on the legal side. So I want to thank every single one of you guys for watching, for sharing the show, and for keeping your spirits up high with both of us, Ramesh and I. So until next time, Talk to Me Tuesday on a Tuesday. I'm your host.
Tuesday.
Every Tuesday. Bye.